welcome to Harp at Home with Rachel here. Yeah, I'm not at home just now, you might manage. I'm trying to work out where the camera is. I think it's down there. I'm going to look at that direction. So yes, welcome to Harp at Home with Rachel here. We're normally in my home learning workshops, but just now, as you can see, yeah, this isn't even Scotland actually. I'm actually out in the Netherlands. I've managed to escape for a weekend to do some harp teaching. But I did manage to pre-record a workshop before, so you're going to see that in a minute. But as always, just to remind you, if you'd like to take part in, to download the sheet music for the workshops, head along to harp@home.com. Gonna put it down there in the comments. Oh, sorry, train coming. Pause for a second. Cool, yeah, and you can download the music for today's tune. So today's tune, what are we learning? We're going to learn one of my own tunes again. It's a cheeky wee tune, which I wrote a number of years ago now, called Charmed. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy learning it. You can download the sheet music, but as well as the sheet music today, I'm gonna give you an MP3. Sorry, I'm just wandering away as somebody was kind of looking at me a bit strange. I'm going to give you the MP3 of a recording that I think me and Ron did a number of years ago. So along with your sheet music, there will be a link to download that, or it might download to your desktop immediately. I'm not totally sure how it'll work, but I will make it work. And as always, if you have any issues, get in touch with me, info@harp@home.com, or reach out to me on Facebook and things. So yeah, it's a cheeky wee tune. Be sure, of course, after the lesson to tune into the blether section. That may be at home, or it may be at Schiphol Airport, because that's where I'm on the way to just now. We'll see if I can manage to catch this train in time. And yeah, so I'm going to play the tune now. I'm going to play the tune actually at the harp shop in Rhenen, which is where I've been teaching all weekend. It's been a total joy to see my harp students again. Although I have to say, I'm really tired of wearing this mask. It's been killing my face all over the past few days. So I'm very much enjoying the kind of balmy summer's evening here in Dryburgh and Zeist, which is where I change trains to get the train to Schiphol before flying home. So yeah, catch you after the workshop. But here's a video that I made at the harp shop of me playing the tune Charmed, which we're going to learn today. So, oh, and thank you to someone who actually recommended the tune. Yeah, I'm glad you did, because I thought, why not teach you this one? So yeah, here it is being played. So there you go. Yeah, that was Charmed, and this charming harp that I'm playing on is made by Peppy Risenbergers from Berlin, because right now I am at the harp shop in Rhenen in the Netherlands, where I've been teaching. So yeah, I haven't played this harp before. I played some of his other harps, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna have a go at this tune. We're gonna nip back, we're gonna transport to the green screen, and yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy learning it with me. Let's head over back to Scotland to the green screen. Okay, so at the green screen and ready for a challenge with this tune. This is quite an advanced tune, but I have simplified the music from my mostly Scottish harp book for you. So this is Charmed,
there is a curious kind of little lever change in it, which makes it quite a fun piece to do. We're going to work on that a little bit separately to begin with. But for now, I'd like you to put your harp into D major. Okay, so of course D major has two sharps in it, the F sharp and the C sharp. If your harp is tuned to E flat, like mine, you should have your E's, A's and B levers on, plus your F sharp and C sharp levers. Of course, if your harp is in C major, you'll just have your F levers and your C levers on. And as ever, play a scale from D to D to check if you're kind of good and ready. Okie dokie, so I'm going to play you the first part of this tune. The first part is repeated, second part doesn't repeat. I'm going to play it to you, and then we're going to work on this lever kind of slide idea before we actually go for the melody. So have a listen. Okie dokie. So we have this lever slide, which by sliding the lever, it means that we end up with 3 notes in this little bit. So, or in fact, actually in 2 notes when we're only playing the string once. We're using a lever slide to add in an extra note. So the bit that this comes in on, in the melody, I want you to put your thumb on the D and the second on C. And right now, your C lever is up. Okay, because we've set our harp to be D major, so our C lever is being a C sharp. So the melody goes D, C sharp, then a C natural. Okay, but we're not going to play the C natural. We're going to let the lever slide do that for us. So it will sound like this when we do our lever slide. So good. Okay, so thumb and D, second and C. Take your left hand and pop it on the C lever. You're going to be playing your D and your C, then switch your lever down. Let's go. So you've got to do it in the rhythmic fashion, okay? It'll sound better in some levers than others. I love my Delacorte levers, but this is the only thing that they're not quite as sweet sounding at. Kamak levers actually do an amazing job with this bit, okay? We're going to do that, and then I want to cross your thumb over to B, A, and F. So we're going to add on B, A, F. So we're just going to kind of learn a full little bit there, actually. Let's just try that. I'm going to count to 4 just now. That's not the timing for the piece, but for us practicing it, that's why we're counting to 4. You ready? 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. Okay, now this time, when you're playing your BAF, I want you to put your C lever back up again, okay? Because that's us resetting it for the rest of the melody. Okay, let's practice that. 3, 4. And switch your lever up. Okay, so it shouldn't make a noise here because the note will have died out. Let's go for it again. Ready? 3, 4. And C lever up. Okay, so if you notice, I'm not taking my left hand off the lever at all. Okay, I'm just holding on to it for dear life. Okay, one more time, let's go for it together. 3, 4. Nice. Okay, so let's get to learning the melody. I'm going to play you the first section up to there. Okay, so it's kind of really long phrases this. We're going to get good 4th fingers for this tune. 4, 3, 2, 1 on F, G and A. So we've got an octave span here. 4th on F, sorry, 3rd on G, 2nd on A, thumb on D on F. You're going to play up that and then you're going to come down, you're going to play your F, 2nd on D and 3rd on A. So you're moving your 2nd and 3rd to the D and A. Okay, I'm going to count to 3 as a lead in because those first 3 notes are an anacrusis, an upbeat. 2, 3. Okay, let's go for it again. 2, 3. Go for it again. 2, 3. This time I'm going to cross my thumb over over to the G and I'm going to play song 4. So I'm going to play down 4 notes from G to F, again using our 4th finger. Let's add that on. So we end up going down G, F, E, D. After 3, sorry. 2, 3. Good, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to add on F, A. So it's very D chord heavy, this section. We're going to add on F, A now. You ready? Let's see if we can do that. F, G, A, up to the F. 2, 3. F, A. Nice, that's our first bar, our first measure. Let's go for it again. After 3. 2, 3. We're going to have 4, 3, 2, 1. On this kind of, we're going to be using this shape a lot actually. Remember how we had the start? It was an octave with the F, G, A at the bottom. 3 notes at the bottom on the octave. We're going to have that shape now on the D. So 4th and D, 3rd and E, 2nd and F, and our thumb on the high D. Okay, this is linking on to our lever slide. Okay, so let's set this up. 4, 3, 2, thumb on D. That D that you're going to play is the start of the lever slide that we worked on before. Let's see if we can do that actually. You ready? I'm going to count to 4 as I count in. 3, 4. Slide. E, A, F. So remember your lever slide. D and C. Put your lever down for the 3rd note. Then cross B, A, F. And as you're doing that, put the C lever up. Okay, ready after 4? 3, 4. Let's go for it again. You ready? 3, 4. Not bad. Ready again? 3, 4. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So all of that was actually our first phrase. Okay, it's big phrases in this tune. So it starts off F, G, A. Remember you're going up. F, D, A, down 4 notes. Then F, A with your 2nd and your thumb. Then we're on to our part with the lever slide. Okay, you ready? We'll give it a go. 3, after 3, sorry. 2, 3. F, A, slide, lever up. Good. Again, after 3. 2, 3. Cool. One more time. After 3. Up from the F. 2, 3. Good. Now we're back to our 4, 3, 2, 1 octave, kind of with the 3 note patterns. This time we're going to do it from the G. So we've got G, A, B, G. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from the F. Okay, so good 4th finger action again. Let's try that after 4 together. 3, 4. Not bad. One more time. 3, 4. And F. Good, we've got a big triplet section coming up now. Okay, so lots of triplets and hornpipes. Have a listen. I think, yeah, was that it? Let me see if it goes. And I remembered to get my 4th finger on there. So let me run up that through with you, and I will promise you I will teach you the right fingering at the end, unlike I did there. Thumb on F, 2nd on E. It's a little bit of a sequence. 2nd and E, thumb on F. So we're going to play our F, or E, sorry. Then we've got a gap of a 3rd, F and D, and pop your 3rd onto the C. So see how you've got your thumb, miss a string, and then 2 down. So we've got E, so I guess we're playing our E and then playing down the ones that we didn't play. Okay, let's do that again, but pop your thumb onto the D. You're going to go down D, B, A. So get E, F, D, C. We've ended on our C, so now we're going to go down from the D, missing out the C. Okay, so play your E, down from the F, missing out the E, down from the D, missing out the C because you finished that last. Always looking for a pattern. End in the A, down from the B, but missing out the A. But I want you to put your fourth finger on the F, because then you're going to loop it back onto the first phrase. That was a lot of notes. Let's look at that again, because it's quite complicated. Thumb on F, second on E. Play your E, down from F, missing out that E. Finish on the C, down from D, missing out that C. Finish on the A, go B, G, and loop back onto our first phrase. So you can get that. This is a kind of harder bit of it too. I think this is the hardest bit to remember, but once you get your fingers around it and they fall into that pattern, it should be good. So just play round it and round it. You ready? 3, 4. And up your F pattern again. Okay, let's go for it again. 3, 4. Yeah, go for it again. 3, 4. Yeah, one more time. 3, 4. And that's you into your first phrase. Okay, so we've done our first phrase, we've done our second phrase, and our third phrase is the same as the first. So that's all that bit with your lever slide. E, A, F. Okay, let's see if we can get 3 phrases going together. A lot of notes this tune, I know. After 3, you ready? Find your F pattern. 2, 3. Crossover with your G. F, A now. Up 4 from G. Your octave pattern from F now. Now that big bit. 4, 3, 2. Away we go again. Good. Let's go around that a few times, okay, because it's a lot of notes. Back to the start, F, G, A, F. So that's your octave kind of leap thing. After 3, 2, 3. I think we should. After 3, 2, 3. Have a listen to the ending. Okay, so we have our G pattern, so our 4, 3, 2, 1 octave pattern that we've used again and again here. G, A, B, thumb and G, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go up that. Then we're going to simply go down the scale of G major. So we're going to have 4 down in a row. Cross over to the next note, which is the C with your thumb. So we end up exactly the scale down to the G. Play your A again with your third. Okay, so and A. Let's try that together. Let's go from the octave bit. You ready? 3, 4. And we're going to on F, E, D, 1, 2, 3, down from F. Okay, that's your ending phrase. Will we go for it? After 4, 3, 4. Down 3 from F to D. Again after 4, 3, 4. Yeah, nice one. One more time. 3, 4. Nice one. Good. That's your first part, okay? Lots of notes, but hopefully you got it. Remember, you can pause your wind, slow down using the gear kind of selection on the YouTube app if it is useful to you. We go for all of that twice through, okay? See how we go? You ready? After 3. So I keep on wanting to say after 4. It's definitely after 3. After 3, you're in. 2, 3. There. We said we were going to do it twice, didn't we? Let's do it twice now. After 3, 2, 3. Sorry. It's low in my levers there. Great, good work. Okay, have a listen to the second part. So the second part doesn't repeat. I'll play it 3-2. It's full of nice sequences, lots of repetition in this part. All the triplets here. This is a good ending. Okay, so we are up top. Okay, lots of repetition in this. You should be able to get this nice and easy. Thumb on A, second in G, third in E. You're going to play an extra A at the start. Okay, so that's how that first phrase is going to start with the extra A. We're going to go down those 3 notes. We're going to go down again, but add the D on with your 4th finger. So it's sounding. Okay, I'm going to count to 4. We'll play that. 3, 4. A. Go for it again. 3, 4. Nice work. Great. We're going to have a scale pattern here. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Going up from the A. I said you're going to get a good workout for your 4th finger, and you really are in this tune. We're going to go up those, and then we're going to cross under with our 3rd to E, F, and G. So we're going up to the G. It's a scale from A to G. Then you're going to play down 3 from that G. Okay, let's see if we can get that together. 3, 4, up from the A. 3rd under to E. Now play down to that E. So you end up with only 1 thumb on top, yeah? After 4 again. 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to finish this phrase, the first phrase, by playing down 3 from A. Okay, so that's how we're finishing our first phrase, coming down 3 from A. Let's do that scales, coming up from the A. 3, 4. Nice. Let's go for it again. 3, 4. Good. Okay, so that's our first phrase. We had the extra A at the start, then down 3, then down 4, and your scale. And down from the A. Okay, let's go for it. You ready? After 4. 3, 4. Down from A. Nice. Let's go for it again. 3, 4. Good. Second phrase is the same, but you're not going to do the extra A at the start, so it's just going to go straight down 3, then down 4. This time at the end, you're just going to end with a G. So down from the G and G. So different ending there. That's the only difference. Okay, we're going to be changing the endings in each of these parts. Okay, let's go for that second phrase then. So no extra A at the start, straight in, down 3 from A. 3, 4. End on G. Yeah, go for it again. 3, 4. Lovely. Great. Let's go on to our third phrase. No extra A at the end. So the third phrase, I guess, is a combination of the first and the second phrase. So there's not going to be an extra A at the start, and you're going to finish this phrase with 3 notes coming down from the A. Got it? Let me try it. So straight in. 3, 4. Our scale coming up from the A. Come down from the A. Yeah. So it's a combination of the two. Go for it again. Straight in. 3, 4. Down 3 from A. Excellent. Cool. That's us done our 3 phrases. That's excellent. So first phrase, remember, had extra A at the start. Then we came up. And we were down from 3. Second phrase is straight in. We end on the G. Third phrase, straight in again. We're going to come down from the A. Cool. Let's try that together. Good start there. After 4. 3, 4. Good, excellent, big ending. We're going to jump up to the high C. You need to make sure it's in tune. It's pretty much there. We're going to go 4 lots of triplets down. So we're going to go down 3 from C, down from B. So you replace your thumb back onto that B, so you're never letting go of the strings, or of the harp, I should say. Okay, so down from C, down from B, from A, from G. You ready? Let's try those 4 triplets. 3, 4. Good. Pop your thumb on the F. We're going to do 2/3. F, D, E, C. F, D, E, C. F, E, D, C. Move your thumb to the D. But this time we're going to have a gap of a 6. So we're going to pop our 3rd onto the F. Oh no, wait, sorry. We're going to pop our 3rd onto the A. Dear me. You could use your 2nd actually. Yeah. F, D, E, C. Big A, C, E, A chord. Nice little flourish there. Let's try that bar together. 3, 4. Nice. Let's add on the 4 lots of triplets. So our thumb is always just kind of gradually going down. Actually, it's going to be playing every note all the way down to the D. 3, 4. G, A, right brush. Excellent. Again. 3, 4. Cool. That's all your second part. That's a whole tune. That's good. Let's go for all of the second part of the tune then. So we've got extra A, down from A. Then we're straight in for the next 2 phrases. Your second phrase ends on the G. Third phrase ends down from the A. And then you're into that ending. Cool. Well, let's go for it after 4. 3, 4. Triplets, here we go. F, G, B, C, D, A. Red brush. Okay. Again. After 4. 3, 4. Triplets down from the C. Excellent. Okay, just one thing to watch out for. So you would normally play this tune a couple of times round. Once you've done that flourish and you go back to the first start, you're going to cut off the first 3 notes. Okay, so that's instead of that, then you're just going to go down F, D, A like that. Okay, I've not really written that out on the music like that. Yeah, I can't quite remember how to write it out properly, so I'm just telling you in the workshop. Actually, I'll write it down in plain text below it just so that you know. Cool. We do all of the melody. So, do you remember your first part? That 4th part, down 4 from G, F, A, 4, 3, 2, 1 pattern on the D, your lever slide. As you're going down B, A, F, put your lever up again, pattern from the G, pattern from the F, your sequence section, looping onto your pattern again, pattern on the D, linking into the lever slide, pattern on the G, linking onto the G scale, A at the end, F, E, D, and you play that twice and then go into your first part. Cool. Ready? We'll go for it. Yeah. Let's do it A part twice, then your second part, and then I am gonna play you the left hand for the first part, or we'll play the first part twice again and I'll play the left hand so you get double amount of time to play that. You ready? 2, 3. triplets from C. back to the first part. So we have some some proper full-on kind of a toothy damped octave chords here. That's why I've got that little cross symbol and the wee dots. The cross symbol means that we're going to be damping them, and the dots underneath the following notes means that you're going to continue to damp those ones. So we have a nice little bass pattern, walking bass. Okay, I'm pretty much in tune there. D octave, and then E and F. So you're doing splitting your D, 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 E, E, play your F as a block. Okay? So really, as soon as I'm playing my thumb, especially, I'm really popping my thumb, my hand straight back on, so you're getting that quite percussive sound. E, E, then let my F continue. The reason I'm blocking that F is because that's when our lever change is going to go with our melody. So, those are coming on the beats, on the 4 beats of the first bar, and then your F lasts for the whole of the next bar. So let's see if we can match these up. It's going to start with the F up here, so we're going to come 1, then it's going to go with the A, then E with the F, and second E with the F. Okay, let's try that together. 2, 3. With the F, with the D, now with the Fs here, and with the F, your F octave in your left hand is going to come with the D here, and you're sliding and putting your lever up. Okay, let's try that slowly together. After 3, 2, 3. So it starts in your thumb. Out to practice that. It's a good idea just to do it in an octave all the way up your harp. It's a nice exercise and getting it really kind of nice and sharp so that you're getting crisp. So your string is sounding kind of like slap bass, I guess. Slap electric bass. Let's try that again. You ready? After 3, 2, 3. First part is octaves. Gonna have a G octave and then an F octave. So this is gonna match up with our G 4-note pattern and our F chord. G is gonna happen with the first note and with the last note, so it's gonna be matching up with the G's, with the G, the G. F, we're gonna have this a little bit syncopated. It's gonna come later. It's gonna match up with the A and the F. With the A and the F. Let's try that again. Let's try them both together actually. 3, 4. F, F. Yeah, let's go for it again. 3, 4. F, F. Great. We're going to now have ascending pattern. E, F, G, A. So with this section actually, with this second phrase, with the G and F, it's not so much a toothy, it's considerate damping, so it doesn't annoy the next note, especially in this run here. I've talked quite a lot about this considerate damping. So you're going to damp and slide up, damp and slide. Okay, when you're going up, when you're descending, you have to damp it as you're grabbing the neck, so you need to shift your hand down before you play, before you damp. Okay, let's do that run. E, F, G, A. That's going to happen on each of the beats of this. Have a listen. So I guess it's going with the, it's going to start off with the second and the E, but then it's going to go with the third finger, with the third finger, then with the fourth finger. Try and feel that beat. That's when your left hand is going to come in. Try and feel where that is. You ready? Will we try and match it up? 3, 4. And then you're looping it into back to your D and your E and your F. Cool. Let's try that part again. From your da ba da and try and link it in. Okay, so there's quite a lot of kind of cross kind of patterns here. Ready? 3, 4 from the E. Split D again. And F. Good. Our ending phrase, remember this was your scale part. A and down from F. We have a split G, which is simply going to come on the beat with the G and the D. 1, 2. Going to split A, it's going to come with the A, and when we're coming down from the F, so with the A here, and this is the second last note of the scale, and then with your thumb matching up there on the F. Okay, let's try putting that together, that last phrase. 3, 4. A now and A. So it's in beats 1 and 2 of each bar there. Let's try that. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 3, 4. I did an extra D there. It wasn't meant to be an extra D, but I did it for the crack, so there you go. Sweet. We try all of that left hand. So split D, F, then your D, G, A, then you run up from the E. Third phrase, same the second as the first, and then your ending, split G, split A. So there's not a lot of left hand, and it's all octaves for this first part. Are you ready? Twice through after 3, 2, 3. So there's a lot of syncopation in this part and keep you on your toes a little bit. But again, octaves and a seventh as well. So we're going to keep the left hand, in fact, pretty much the same for each of the first 3 phrases. It's going to sync up a little bit with what happens at the end of them. So we're going to start off with a split A. And that's going to come when our 3 notes are going to come down. It's going to come with the first note, which is the A, and with the third note, which is the E. So it will sound 1, 2, 3. Okay, so remember our first phrase has an extra A at the start, so it will sound like that. The other phrases just are straight in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're in triplets, so it's kind of more of a 3 kind of feeling this second part actually. Let's try the first 3 phrases and see if you can get that in. Yeah, we'll go for it. After 4. 3, 4. some more in. Okay, this bit is quite tricky because you're going to need to jump up. We're going to add in an A7, so an A and a G. Just an A and a G, just a 2-note A7. Okay, that's going to happen when you play your G going down your 4 notes, so it's syncopated. Okay, it's offbeat. Okay, let's just try that with the extra A at the start for the first phrase. 3, 4. Good, let's try that one again. 3, 4. So your A7 comes with the G when you're going down the 4 notes. Okay, let's build that in. Play the first 3 phrases and add that in. You ready? 3, 4. Now your big scale section. So let's work on the bit that goes with the scale section, whether that's finishing down from A or finishing on the G. Okay, we're going to have at the start of that scale section simply an F octave. Okay, let's just try that. 3, 4, F. Great, let's add that in. Let's do the first 3 phrases and see if we can move that in now. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong bit. A, G, E. 3, 4. F octave. A. A7. F octave. End on the G. And again. F octave. Okay, one more chord that we're going to work in. Okay, so this is going to kind of differentiate whether it's with the first phrase, second phrase, or third phrase. We're going to have a G octave. So when we're on our scale bit, we have our F octave on the way up. Now on the first phrase, when we're coming down here, we're not going to do the G with the G. We're going to play it with the E. So it's going to sound pushed. Okay, because it's coming, I guess it's on kind of like ahead of the 4th beat. It feels as if it should be on the 4th beat there. Okay, so it's going to come with the E there. See if we can work that in. I'm just going to play the scale bit of that that first phrase. 3, 4. Okay, ready again? 3, 4. Nice. One more time. 3, 4. Okay, so that is going to happen like that on the first and the third phrase. Let's see if we can work it in. You ready? From the start of that second part. 3, 4. F octave. F octave. Nothing yet. Third phrase, same as the first idea. Sorry. F octave. Sorry, I kind of mucked up the start of that third phrase here. I kind of end up almost going into the kind of advanced version which I have in my book. But let's look now at that second phrase. We're going to have a G octave again. So we've got our F octave on the coming up. Our second phrase, remember, ends on G. And we're simply going to put a G octave with that last G. So it's going to sound on the beat. G. Okay, let's go for that. Octave run. 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, that's all the left hand for the first 3 phrases. It's a good bunch of left hand. Let's see if we can get it going together. After 4. 3, 4. A7 with the G. F octave with the A. G with the E. And again. F octave. G comes later here. and then I'm going to play on and play you the ending. Join in with the triplets, okay? 3, 4. Okay, so final ending. Remember, we've got our triplets coming down. F, G, E, C, D, and your big chord. So, 4 octaves going down to A, G, then F and E. So we're A right in the middle of the harp, so crossing over bass and treble. A is going to go with the first note, okay? G is going to go with the G here. Okay, then you're not going to have anything else for those triplets. Let's try that. You ready? So A and G. 3, 4. A with the C. G with the G. Nothing. Good. Go for it again. 3, 4. Brilliant. You're in your thirds now. F with the F. E with the C. Let's try that. So F with the F, E with the C. 3, 4. E with a C. Let's try up to there. From the stop. 3, 4. F, E. Now when we're doing our big A chord, popping in A7. It's just kind of adding in, it's kind of adding a little bit of tension in. A, E, G. So you're right in there. Brushing from the bottom to the top. Yeah, let's try that ending phrase from the top. 3, 4. F. Yay. Good work. Okay, cool. That's all the left hand for the first part done. Will we go for it all? All of that left hand? See how we get on? After 4. 3, 4. F octave. G, good. F, G comes the last note here. Yes, well done. Sweet. Cool. Cool, we've done all of the tune. That was good. Remember your first part? Let's just quickly, before we play it all together. You had your D, your toothy, E, long F, so you can do your lever slide. G on the B. F came later with the A and the F. Walking up from E. Looping on to the first phrase. F. G and A's and beat 1 and 2. A, sorry. Good. Okie dokie. Sweet. Let's go for the whole tune. See how it sounds? Yeah? After 3, 2, 3. myself there in the second part of the left hand. Apologies for that. But for now, let's go back to the fireplace where I know I did actually play it right for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed learning that tune. So yeah, let's head back to the fireplace and you'll get another chance to hear me playing it properly for you there. So aye, let's head over.
Hi folks, so I made it to Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. There's lots of planes. I don't know if you can kind of see them through there. Well, there's not actually that many at all because yeah, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. But it's very, very quiet here. Totally dead. But I forgot that I can't take off my mask, so it's not the ideal situation for the blether section. So what I'm gonna do is when I get home tonight, which will be in a few hours, I'm gonna sit in the car. I'm gonna do the blether section there, because that'll be like my last kind of moment before I have to go into quarantine for 2 weeks. So yeah, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you actually on a wee tiny mini tour of the harp shop in Rhenen, which is where I've been doing my teaching this weekend. I teach there normally kind of once every 6 weeks, and I love it to bits. I have an amazing crowd of harp students, and it's been really difficult not seeing them for the past 6 months. So it was amazing to reconnect with them this weekend. We were all kind of socially distanced. I was wearing my mask, hand sanitizer at the ready, but it just felt amazing to play harp with other people. So yeah, I mean, I have to say my payback is I'm gonna have to be in quarantine for 2 weeks now. But I have to say it's worth it because I love my students there. So I'm going to take you to the harp shop just now, and then I'm going to come back when I'm hopefully in Glasgow, and in my car when I can take this mask off, because this mask is doing my head in. I know it's a good thing to have, but oh yeah, I've worn it so much this week. Okay, see you in a minute and enjoy seeing the harp shop in Rhenen in the Netherlands. So glorious sunshine here in Rhenen. We're at the Harpwinkel de Zingen Snar. I don't know if my pronunciation is very good, but this is where I come to teach harp. Normally once, kind of, it works out around once every couple of months maybe. But I'm going to take you inside, so we'll come in. And I think there's someone actually testing out harps in here, so better be quiet. Moving through fast. Okay, so here we go. It was a church, then it was a kind of wedding and event centre. We have lots and lots of harps, so there's so many harps. Honestly, if you're in Europe, this is definitely the place to come and check out harps. Lots of salvi harps. I don't really play salvi, I have to say, so we're going to gloss over that quite quickly. Kind of lever harps. Some hammering going on because the harp technician is through the back there doing some regulations. Then we have the pedal harps, but you know I'm not really a pedal harp person. But should you want a Lion and Healy with all the gold, yep, many thousands of euros, here you come. They've got these cute little, tiny little lap harps. Now, I reckon I could get these in the overhead locker on my flight. It's really tempting to get one of these. So tempting to buy one just today. cute little harps. And then we have, what have we have here? I think this is Lionel Healy's. More Lionel Healy's, I think these troubadours. Big, kind of, I think these are concert gauge, these ones. And some more Lionel Healy's. And then these are beautiful harps. These are Peppy Risenbergers. Peppy is a harp maker in Berlin in Germany. He's such a cool guy. And he makes the most beautiful harps. They're really lightweight and they're just really bright sounding. And big bass strings. Sorry, you can't actually see my hand there. He also makes amazing little tiny harps, which I think I've gone on about on various Facebook groups. They're really cool. And I really want one of these. I think it could fit in the overhead locker, do you think? And then you'll all recognize this. The Starfish. Best harps in the world. And then second best harps in the world, because I own one as well. The Killarney harps from Ireland, from Tim Carroll. Great harp maker. And then loads of Dusty strings. And Dusty are the kind of biggest lever harp manufacturer in America. They have a huge factory, make loads of strings of harps. But I really love them because they're a big company, but kind of owned by really good people with a kind of small company ethic. So I have a lot of time for Dusties. So yeah, there you go. And loads of accessories. And then this is a room where I teach. So it's kind of surrounded by pedal harps just now. But there you go. And then, yeah. This is where I teach, that's where I set up. Oh, and I forgot to say, loads and loads of sheet music as well. And this is, oh my goodness, this is a new Dusty flight case. It's really cool. It's very fancy. If I played a Dusty strings harp, I would own one, definitely. So yep, and loads of CDs. And look who's here. It's myself, my pal Ailey, Clotilde. Who else? We've got more Clotilde. Eric, and more Eric. Oh, and look. And right away, that's Ellie Turner's band, although I don't think she's in there. Poozies, Mary McMaster and Patsy, awesome people. Who else? We've got more Eric, DHC herself, Karina, Mary and Ayla. Yay! So definitely the place to come if you need a harp or music. More music over there, oh my goodness. This place, honestly, spirit grows every time I'm here. It's very hard to not go home without music or a harp. I mean, look at it. It could totally fit in my plane tonight. Yeah, let's more. You'll see soon if I carry this harp home. Hello folks, so I am in my car. Goodness me, I'm all very shiny in these lights in the car. It's not quite the same as the studio lights I have in the normal harp at home videos. And oh, I'm sounding a bit croaky. So I'm back in Glasgow, currently sat in the car. Sorry, just adjusting this. Because, well, I'm about to do a last proper walk outside from the car to the flat, where I have to isolate for 2 weeks. Yeah, quarantine, because I decided to go to the Netherlands to teach, which is a bit rubbish. But I tell you, as I said earlier, it was definitely worth it going, because I got to see all my students, and it was just amazing to teach in person for once. And yeah, I've got lots of things to keep me busy, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I've got workshops to do for you guys, another 2. So if you can think about it, like this workshop, geez, we have been truly international. Harp at Home has definitely left the home for this workshop. We were in Rhenen in the harp shop, and then we were at the train station at Dryburgh and Zeist, and then Schiphol Airport, and now we are on the street in Glasgow again. And of course we were at the green screen, which I filmed last week for you. So truly international Harp at Home this week. But I tell you, the next 2 weeks are going to be very much Harp at Home in my home, because I'm going to be quarantining. So, but I'm looking forward to finding, I don't know what I'm going to teach you actually. I'm going to find 2 tunes, 2 possibly new tunes to me. I might get some folk to do some interviews, which will be good. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. I hope you enjoyed the concert that I filmed for you last week. I thought you might enjoy that kind of opportunity to play through some of the stuff. That, as ever, will remain online as well. So don't worry if you didn't see it. You can catch up at a later time, like you can with all these workshops. So remember, you can download the music for Charmed at harp@home.com, and I will give you an MP3. Although, you know, I said that the MP3 was me and Ron. I'm now starting to doubt myself. I genuinely can't remember if we recorded that. I know it's not on an album, but we did a promo CD a number of years ago to give to promoters, and I think we might have done it for that. I think, possibly. So, but I genuinely can't remember now, so I'm doubting myself. So if it's on that promo CD, you're going to get that version. If not, I'm just going to give you the solo version that I recorded in my album Hubcaps and Potholes years ago. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's been a long day. I've seen a lot of pupils in the past 24 hours or 48 hours, and from not teaching anybody in person to teaching, seeing lots of people, and my head is a little bit fried, but fried in a good way, I have to say. So, trying to think, what else can I update you on? Oh, now 2 weeks ago I told you about a very special project I was involved in, when I had to reimagine the music of Fraser Shaw, who was a great musician and composer and friend of myself's. So this week, all this week in fact, they are premiering the videos from the Fraser Shaw remix project. So please do check it out. I'm going to put the link here. If you look at Fraser Shaw Trust on Facebook, you'll be able to find them all. I think there might be a YouTube link as well. If there is, I'll put it here too. And I'll put it in the comments. Now, my video is premiering on Thursday night. So that's Thursday the 24th. I think is September. So please look out for that. Please share it, and I really hope you enjoy it. Once it goes live, I will link it in the links in the comments on YouTube, so you'll be able to find it. But I don't think I'll be able to get that until Thursday, the actual link. I'm really quite proud of what I managed to kind of get doing for that. A lot of folk, because it was like remixing, like you had to put in an application, or you had to kind of write the kind of thing that you would do, and I wanted it to be solo harp, because although Fraser was known for writing modern style tunes as well and kind of mixing genres in his music, he was at heart a traditional Gaelic musician, and he used to also play clarsach actually. So I wanted my tune to be totally stripped bare and just be solo harp. And I teamed up with my brother, who did some drone footage for the film. So, yeah, it's pretty epic, the film that my brother did, and it was edited by a friend of mine called Sam Hurt. So, very proud of it. So, I hope you'll take the time to watch the video. I am going to publish the music. Now, the original plan was to get that sorted for Thursday. I'm going to still try to get it sorted, but I'm also aware I actually have some session work to do in our home studio. So I need to get on and do that. So that's kind of priority this week. But I think I'm going to do the session work maybe Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday during the day and Thursday I'm going to try and finish the music, and hopefully I'll get it up for Thursday night. If not, it might be a week later. But you'll be able to purchase the music, and the funds will go to the Fraser Shaw Trust, which is a very special thing. So yeah, so 2 weeks in quarantine coming up. So going to do some studio work, going to sort that music for the Fraser Shaw project, going to sort 2 workshops for you guys at home. What else am I going to do? Going to do some Zoom lessons. Going to do some practicing as well. Lots of practice. I have a couple of things coming up. I think I told you that me and Ron are going to be doing a concert. That is on Friday the 16th of October, maybe the 17th, maybe the 18th, whatever day. I'm going to put it down in the bottom here. Please do mark that in your diary. I believe it's at 8 p.m. Oh, sorry, neighbourhood kids doing wheelies on their mountain bikes. Or I think it's at 8 o'clock UK time, so it'd be amazing if you could join us for that. I will let you know about the details soon. Put that in your diary. Another date for you is the 31st of October. So I was meant to be going to America this October. I was meant to be going out to Seattle to see Dusty Strings and to see their amazing factory and to play at their festival and teach their amazing harp players and just hang out with them. And although I don't play dusty harps, they are really good buddies of my harp maker Starfish, so that means they're good friends of mine, and I have so much time for Ray and Sue So I was so looking forward to it. So it's not happening, but it is happening virtually. So we are having Saturday 31st. I know that's Halloween, but I figured there might not be that much Halloween parties, so you've maybe got time for some harp workshops. Maybe we're gonna have a 2-hour Zoom workshop, so it will be live with myself. It is at 10 o'clock Seattle time. Now, I don't know what time that is in the UK, because there's like at that stage the UK's clocks will have changed, they'll have fallen back, but the US ones won't have. And my head, that's too much maths for this time at night. It's like 25 to 11. So I can't really handle that. I might put the titles up there, or the times up here. So this is maybe the time Seattle time, maybe the time EST for like you guys in Boston and New York and New Jersey, and then this is a UK time and this is a European time it'll be at. So it's a workshop. We'll hopefully be doing a concert as well. That's a little bit dependent on times, if I can work out a good time zone, and on what the restrictions are here, because if it's a concert it's at like 9 p.m. at night, that's not really very fair on my neighbours. So I would have to go elsewhere for that. And it depends what sketch we are in at that point, because yeah, they're not really too great here just now, I have to say. I think it's the same in Europe, it's the same in the Netherlands. We've all kind of been warned to expect more restrictions. So yeah, I'm almost kind of relieved that I'm quarantining anyway, because it looks like everyone else is going to probably have to start staying in more. But yeah, what can I say? I'm just going to make lots of harp music and yeah, do some more stuff for you. So I'm looking at this is very short. I'm doing this in selfie mode, guys. It kind of looks as if like I'm floating. My head is floating because you can't see my jacket because it's such poorly lit in this little car of mine. So right, I'm gonna switch off. I'm gonna try and get better car parking space because I'm not parked brilliantly, and I'm gonna have to leave the car for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna drive around a little bit and try and find a better one. And then I'm going to very slowly walk to the house and enjoy my last bit of fresh air for 2 weeks. So yes, hope you enjoyed Charmed. Stay healthy, keep harping, and I'll see you next week. Cheerio, folks. Bye now.